Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Furious Channel today on F125. So, we're getting close to almost at the end of the year now in 2025. So, this is my last few races. I think there's about 3 races, last few races on F1, not on F125, but last few races of the year. So, we start off with Spain, the first race of the day. Little bit of weird moment there. Luckily it was ghosted, so luckily for that. Coming through turn 1 and 2 right now. Got a little bit of front wing damage from the guy at the front. I can't remember what team it was. One of the Cash Apps team, where it's called. So yeah, so got damage from that. So this is kind of like a damage recovery from there. So yeah, so now I've got to try and survive 5 laps with front wing damage. So yeah, so while this race is going along, just following this Sauber right now. Not doing too bad so far, in the top 5. Through turn 9, I can't even get the turn in, so because of front wing. It's not because of dirty air, because I had no front wing because I got no downforce and all that. Luckily, the Sauber made a mistake there, so that got me into P3. So now, this is going to be a tough task to survive 4 laps with no front wing. So that's feels like doing a no front wing challenge at the moment. So see how it goes from there. So I'm trying not to lose time and using all the battery down the straight because someone's right on my tail. Come towards turn 1. There is some front runners made a mistake there, so that got me a chance to catch up a little bit. This bit here, I can't even turn the car properly because this turn 3 is normally flat out and turns very nicely, but with no front wing, I just can't get the turn in. So I lost the place from P3. It is what it is, but still got another 3 laps, so anything could happen in these 3 lappers. Not 5 lappers, sorry. So yeah, so I'm just trying to get to the end, really. That's what matters, really. So it's not about winning the race or something or like that. It's all about finishing a race. That's all I have to do. So the leader's not that... I'm getting close to the leader, so I'm quite surprised with no damage. Maybe made a few mistakes along the way. So yeah, so at the end of the year, once again, in 2025, so... yeah, looking forward to next year, for 2026. Looking for more, I don't know, I might do some open lobbies, as usual, on my channel, just for fun, because I enjoy it every time I do it. I'm really doing this for fun, so I know I've been doing it a lot, eventually. I don't know, I'm trying to think some challenges I can do. I might do another challenge along the way, but I'm not sure what it is yet, but I'll think of something at the time. Might do another 2 more challenges, and then that might be it for this game. But because I've done so many challenges on last year's game, on F124, because I've done some of them, so maybe I should have saved it for this one. But it is what it is. But maybe I'm just, I don't know. Sometimes I'm like, is it worth? I don't know. Is it worth doing? Or, I mean, you can do it if you want, but sometimes it's not difficult, but sometimes it's like, I have other things to do, I have other plans along the way. I'm really just doing this for fun, so when I just need to have fun. Yeah, so coming towards the end, well, not doing too bad on that 3. Managed to handle the car compared to the first 2 laps. Just trying to using a little bit of BOS there. Normally I don't use it there because it's normally a flat out corner. So yeah, so kind of getting a hang of it from this front wing damage I had from that one. So yeah, so the leader is already gone at this point, at this stage. Might have a chance for P3 though, since McLaren is struggling a little bit. Managed to pull gap behind. And then got DOS though from, well, lucky I got DOS on that bit. So coming towards just about almost the last snap now of this race. Hope I have a chance for third maybe. If it goes the way, if it goes nicely. Around the last two corners, I'm trying to get the turn in. I went a bit wide here, so that was a mistake. So yeah, because of no front wing damage, because of no front wing. So yeah, so I lost a chance for P3 there. So nothing I can do there really. So I had to fight another day, or I might have a chance maybe for P3 since then along the way. Yeah, so I hope you guys had a good Christmas, or that was 3 days ago. And then I hope you're looking forward to next year in 2026. Yeah, so my plan is just doing open lobbies as usual. Maybe some challenges, might do 1 or 2 challenges along the way, and then I might just do that. I'm not doing it that much than I used to, but I'll just see what I can do from there. And then I'll just see what I can do from there, and what I can do for these vidnos just for fun, to enjoy yourself, for content and all that. So yeah, so I managed to get into P3 when one guy made a mistake at turn 4, I think, on the exit corner. And then I managed to get into P3, so I was very lucky with that. And then round across the line, I've got P3 on the road, but I'll take it with no front wing damage. With damage at the start, so I'll take it. And as it comes towards results screen right now, as you can see, I gained 1 place. So not sure what happened there. So one of those weird connection glitches, connection problems or something, or one of those things a bit weird along the way. So anyway, we move on to race 2 for Brazil, starting at the front row this time. Got a really good start from this Ferrari who started on pole. Got the inside corner for turn 1, through turn 2 and 3 nicely with ERS, and I managed to pull away. So not a bad start actually, so I'll take it. So now I just need to run away and not using the battery. I need to save the battery as much as I can. And then a little bit wide at turn 4, but lucky there's no track limits, so I'll take that. So it's fine for now. So yeah, just trying to see what I can do and hoping to try and run away and all that. Yeah, through the middle sector very nicely though. Just taking my time. Very nicely. It's almost a second from the guy behind. I'm about a second now. So I'm getting closer, but I realise, I think DOS, yeah, coming towards the end of the lap now, DOS is enabled. Using all my ERS, but I could have used all the ERS, but I decided not to, because I need to save it a little bit, as much as I can. And that's how he's under a second right now. He's managed to gain, well, he's managed to call up very closely, I think. So he's about half a second now behind me. I made a mistake at turn 1, turned a little bit too early. But luckily I survived down towards turn 4 though. I'm just trying to save my EOS as much as I can, just to have enough battery to get to the end. So in case we have a battle or something, I don't know, along the way. So far so good though. Just need to be careful a little bit. Through the middle sector once again, just trying to get it right nicely through there. And then through here, just make sure I get the turning right. Get it, and then I've got loads of battery in the tank, so I'm just trying to save it as much as I can. And then come towards the last corner now, onto this main straight, using all the battery right now. About 20% of the ERS there, just to save it for the next snap or something. And then come towards turn 1, I decided to go defensive. And then managed to go and then he decided to go around the outside, and he managed to overtook me very well. So nothing I can do there. So I got DOS on this straight, but I decided to follow him, so at least I can save more EOS and while I'm in the DOS zone, and I am saving it through this part here, just a tiny. I am saving it through here though, through this middle sector, right here. And he's managed to pull a few attempts on me, through the corners, as you can see on board right here. Yeah, he's managed to pull away a few attempts on me, so I was quite surprised. And then coming to the last corner, he did make a mistake. He made a tiny mistake there, going a bit too wide. Using all the EOS now, till the DOS zone, right here. I put it into none, so because I got DOS and all that, just saving it a little bit through there. Down towards turn 1, just taking the normal 9, like that. And then using a little bit of EOS before the DOS zone. And then put it into none to save it a little bit. Just like that. And then, I mean, he's flashing his lights as well, just saving it a little bit. I had to put it on medium just in case, if I want to stay in the DRS and all that. Well, I mean, me and him are just pulling away from the guys behind, so yeah, so we do have, I don't know, I mean, my pace is still there, but it's just, this guy is really fast, compared to me. So, a little bit further back on this snap, so a couple, 1 or 2 mistakes there. So I'm using a little bit of EOS just to get closer, and then try and get this last corner nicely, get a good exit. About under the 1 second right there for the DRS. Using all the battery just to get in, just get to the DRS zone, using medium to get closer. This is the last snap now, so I need to save it for the end of the lap or something, just in case. And using all the battery again, not to get into DRS, but saving more battery again. I'm using more battery just to get closer to him. That's what I was trying to do. Not trying to the overtake, but trying to get closer. I'm using it again, and then I've managed to get closer. Just saving a little bit up the hill, and then through this part here, just saving a bit from the guy. Well, like that. Just saving a little bit as much as I can, and then put it on medium about, I think it's the exit of this corner here where I put it on medium. Yeah, put it on medium right here. Got about 50% of the tank, 50% of the battery, so I got enough. But come towards the last corner, using all the battery now. Got DRS, but yeah, so I was a bit too far back, and yeah, he beat me fair and square. So that's fair enough. So yeah, he beats me fair and square, so nothing I can do there. So got a purple last sector though, so my last sector was really good though. Yeah, he beat me fair and square on that one, so nothing I could do there, so that's fair enough. So P2 again, another podium's not a bad thing on this one. So as we move on to the final race of the day on this Fidno of 2025 on F1, not F125, but in 2025. My last race of the day will be at Zandvoort, because this race was really good and a little bit of chaos. And starting from 16th on the grid, just taking the inside, just defending my position, just taking it nice and tidy through there. Not too bad at all. And in this bit was a kind of, at this point it was a bit weird, because there was some little bit of connection problems going along here, along the way. Not sure the host has bad connection or something, but I'll see what I can do from there, and see, I'll do the best I can from that. And then, not too bad through there. This bit was quite funny, because it's a little bit, yeah, there's a little bit of connection problems there. Lots of ghosting along the way. Conditions are on, and, well, conditions are definitely on. So I did check it, and ghosting's on, conditions are on. I did check it, and conditions are definitely on. I did check it, but I'm not sure I'm not sure why it's gone. I'm not sure this bit what's going on here. So yeah, so at the end of the first snap now, so I gained about 10 places on the first snap, so it's not too bad. So far so good. This guy, well, that bit was a bit odd, but luckily it's all sorted out. And then P6 still towards the end of the first sector. Near's not far away, so definitely getting closer. Very nicely through there, trying to avoid the grass as much as I can. And then decided to go around the outside, but luckily managed to do that very nicely to get into P5 in the middle sector. Got DRS from the guys ahead, not using the battery, just saving it a little bit. That's why I put in none for through here. One went a bit wide, so got into P4 very nicely. And then got a really good exit with DRS, using the battery right now. And then I decided to turn it off just to save a little bit. Down towards turn 1. Decided to stay back on this one. This fry made a mistake. Got tangled by the Mercedes. And then that got me into P3. And then luckily I managed to avoid that. But yeah, so there's some weird connection problems in this race. So it's not the first time that happened to me. So yeah, I'm nearly saved. I managed to save it there. So luckily I saved it for that bit. So not too bad. And then through the middle sector once again, just following this Aston Martin, just to save a little bit of battery, and managed to get a really good exit here on this corner with DRS, using all the battery, braked it late as possible, managed to go around the outside of that corner, turns to the inside, and that got me into P2 very nicely. So that was a nice move there. And then come around the last corner with DRS, using all the battery. Not using it that much because I'm saving it a little bit. And I decided to put it into none when we got into that 4. Just saving it as much as I can. Put it on medium on the exit of turn 1. The Tarzan corner. And then through turn 2 and 3. Just taking my time through there. Saving a little bit of EOS through there. And then put it on medium on the exit. And then I'm just trying to be patient a little bit, because I've still got another lap to go. That bit was confusing me, and everything was okay through there. Everything's okay through there. Just taking my time, and then got DRS on this straight, not using the battery because I'm saving it for the main straight. And then through this Neff and right Neff, sorry, managed to get alongside him, but I decided to back out. And then decided to get the DRS, use the ERS and DRS around the bank. I decided to go Neff, and luckily I did. Was the right move, using all the battery down the straight, and that got me into the lead of the race on the final lap of the race, so at turn 1, before we got to turn 1. So that's nice, very nice, okay move, so I'll take it. Little bit of connection problems along the way, but luckily we got through there eventually. And well, contact and ghosting is definitely on. Well, ghosting is on, of course, and also connection is a bit weird, and also contact and conditions are definitely on when I checked it, so everything was fine. So not sure I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's what it is. It's what it is, but it's fine for now. Right, so around the last few corners now, managed to pull a second gap from the guys behind, and around the last corner, using all the battery, and I think this is my fastest lap of the race. And that is a win at Sandford.
I think it's all over. It is now.
Yep, got the fastest lap, won the race from 16th on the grid, and yeah, little bit of little bit of confusing there for a second, but luckily I got there eventually. So I'll take that with, well, with the last race with a win. And then that's from me today. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. They appreciate it as well. They give me support all that. So I'll see you guys next video. See you guys next time on F125. I'll see what I can do on there for next year. Like open lobbies or maybe some challenges along the way. So I'll see what I can do from there. And I hope you guys have a nice New Year's Eve or have a great year from 2026. Hope you guys enjoy your year, including myself. I'll see what I can do from there. So yeah, so have a nice weekend, enjoy your day, and see you there.